FERS Retirement Annuity Supplement. My friends, you've got to be careful when it comes to financial advice, even among the long-lined people with crazy letters after their name, of which I am one of them. Don't get me wrong, but man, I don't know. Why do people say stuff that's blatantly untrue? I don't understand why people in my business feel this need to speak out of their rear ends without knowing. They are going to hurt people. How do you validate if someone's true or not? I just think you've got to, at the end of the day, I think you've got to get software and run your own tax stuff before you rely on other people. And you can run free TurboTax you don't pay anything until you submit. If you can run, I got Right Capital. Again, we're hoping that people junk in, junk out, but all right, so let's go over this. This actually ticks me off, man. In fact, I'm stunned that this is even debatable. So my man Chris Barfield, I just did a video on Chris, where to put your money in the TSP, and I was just looking at some of his newsletter stuff. And if you go to barfieldfinancial.com, you click on it, just FERS Resource Guide, Small TSP, Roth TSP, explain Part 1, Part 2, early TSP withdrawals. It's just tons of stuff in here. Anyway, taxes and retirement is one of my favorite things. So I clicked on this, and then I came up with this right here. I clicked on this first. Taxes and retirement, how does it work? He just posted this 2 weeks ago? So we come down to FERS Retirement Annuity Supplement. And this annoys me. Recently, I was corrected incorrectly by an HR administrator for referring to our supplement as a retirement annuity supplement. That is, in fact, the official name for it. Check out Chapter 51 of the FERS Handbook. Regardless whether you call it the RAS, the SRS, the Special Retirement Supplement, and again, Chris is calling it the Retirement Annuity Supplement, and the HR advisor said, that's wrong. Just as a side note, some of these administrators from HR, look, man, if you're in HR, please, I'm going to paint you with a broad brush. I hate to do this, but this is why you need to separate health insurance and retirement planning from employers. Do HR people know what the heck they are doing? They are HR people. They're not health insurance experts. They're not retirement planning experts. They're not. They're just the ones gathering the info. And I guess whoever, it's almost like the docs, where they got people coming up to salesmen for the various pharmaceuticals. They just come and say, hey, if you give me some Tex-Mex, I'll use your product, your crazy product, whereas this guy just gave me some McDonald's. You see what I'm saying? Look, I'm not saying that's what HR people do. I'm just saying, why do we want someone from HR making decisions about your health care or your retirement plan? It's nuts. Nuts. And I hate to say it, if you look at some of these HR people, I know this is... Pablo, he does not like I guess Pablo's mom comes from HR, I think. Could it be any cuter than that? We just went outside, buddy. But anyway, if you look at people from HR, they're basically trained in, human resources stuff. A lot of that's pretty politically correct stuff, man. I'm just telling you right now, as how to be diverse, diversity and inclusion. It just... All right, so let's keep reading. Anyway, so regardless of whether you call it the RAS or the SRS, a Special Retirement Supplement, you want to come up here? Come on. All right, there you go. Come here. It is taxed exactly like the FERS annuity. For reasons I'm unable to explain, there are many federal retirement company websites out there that give specific details about how the RAS is taxed exactly like Social Security payment. I don't have all that. I just worked with many clients who have the FERS supplement, and I always put it as tax as income. Why would you ever say it's taxed like Social Security? It doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway, so Chris says there are lots of websites, federal retirement company websites out there that give specific details that the RAS is taxed like Social Security. However, while those details are specific and exact, they are specifically and exactly wrong. However, while those details are specific and exact, they are specifically and exactly wrong. Chris, man, I'm telling you, this guy is I hope he puts all this stuff in a book because he's a fantastic writer. The supplement is taxed just like the rest of your annuity payments as ordinary income and at your marginal tax rate. Ah! Just this morning, I read a certified financial planner, CFP, explaining how the RAS is taxed as if it were a SSA payment. He even quoted the SSA website and showed the various percentages that he claimed applied. And everything he said was wrong. Be careful out there. If you find a CPA or CFP that says something like this, they are 100% incorrect. It would make everything else that he told me suspect as well. Now, how do we know Chris is right? I don't, Frank. I don't know. I haven't read the special retirement supplement. Also term, I suppose we could. Maybe we shall. All right, let's look at that, actually. All right, so I don't know. I'm assuming Chris is right. If it comes out as annuity, it's taxed as OI, ordinary income. So let's read. I'm going to actually read this. The special retirement supplement. Hold on a second. I'm going to, the special retirement. Yeah, let me pause and I'll come back after I do some research. And I think he's got to go potty. So we'll take him potty real quick. And you were just outside. You were literally just outside. And you ran away into the rain and the mud. And he started running around in the rain and mud. And I said, dude, you were just outside. All right, we'll be right back. We'll be right back. You want to look at the camera? Can you say, we'll be right back, boys and girls? All right, so I did some research on this, and I'm not going to research anymore. I spent about a half hour just looking up this stuff, and I don't know why about taxes. It seems I don't know why someone would say it's taxed relative to Social Security. That's odd to me. The earnings test is one thing for Social Security, but that has nothing to do with income tax. It's just weird to me. So I'm not sure why financial planners and CFPs would assume the FERS supplemental annuity is subject to the same taxation as Social Security. There's some earning test limitations, and I am not an expert on this. I'm going to stay clear from that. It's confusing as anything the federal government gets involved in. Just wait till they have massive Medicare for all. Why would you assume? I don't know why you would assume it's taxed same as Social Security. I just don't get that. So always default that it's taxed as ordinary income for everything unless you see clear evidence it's taxed otherwise. Good boy. Always assume it's taxed as OI. And anytime it says the word annuity, you got to think it's taxed as OI. Supplement, I don't know. Anyway, so I'll let Chris, I completely agree with what Chris says. The supplement is taxed just like the rest of your annuity payments. I don't have any qualm with that at all, and I'm going with that. If you can find otherwise, go with it. But for the assumption, assume it's taxed as OI. So, want to bring that to your attention again. Chris Barfield's Barfield Financial. You gotta research, look this guy's stuff up, man. If you're not, and you're a federal employee, and you're relying on other people, that could be a massive mistake. All right, we'll see you.